Hey guys, we're gonna go see the sheep today. It's a nice warm sunny day, so they are out here in the shade. This is their little shelter that they can get under at the farm. They don't need a lot of fancy equipment, barns or big shelters. They can just have a little place to get out of the rain, and the cold doesn't really bother them that much because they have their big wool coats on in the winter. We do give them free choice mineral out here in their little mineral feeder, and then they just eat grass or hay. Sometimes we give them little bits of feed or corn at different times of the year, like if they're breeding or getting close to lambing season. Give them a little extra energy. This is the field that the adult sheep are on. I have them separated into their breeding groups since we're coming into the breeding season. It's almost October. So I went ahead and put the rams with the ewes that I want them to breed. And I kept them separate from each other so we don't have any getting in with the others that I don't want them to be. And they've been eating this morning when it was cool, so now they're laying down. Well, some of them are. They see me coming. They know that I like to give them scratches and give them some treats sometimes. So I'll tell you each of their names. This is Symphony. She is a black colored ewe. And the edges of her fleece there look like a light color because of the sun. The sun bleaches them out. And she also has some gray in her fleece, closer up around the shoulders and even towards the back end a little bit. But she's considered black. She's my most skittish adult ewe, and so she probably won't let me get close enough to show you her fleece. But behind her is Blossom. She is what they call Fleckit. She has different colors and different spots of colors. She's probably my most friendly ewe. She will just let me love on her, and she loves to get scratches. And this is Maggie. She is a black ewe. She has a lot of brown in her, more of a brownish black. And she came to us from a lady who raised her as a bottle lamb. And so she'll let me get close to her, but she's sort of like Symphony in that she's a little bit more skittish. This is our ram, Evan. He is white. And he's considered euglet because he has the dark spots around his eyes, and so is Blossom. She's white, but her markings are euglet and Fleckit. This is Wren. She's a Morit ewe, so she's a brown color. She's sort of a lighter brown. She's really friendly. And this is Sean. He is one of our weathered rams. So he was born a ram, but he was castrated, so that makes him a wether. And because of that, he doesn't produce hormones like a ram does, and that's why his horns are not fully grown. And this one, something happened to it before I got him, and it caused his horn to break. And I don't know if you saw that just now, but see his tail wagging? That's something that Shetlands do. They wag their tails. And he loves to get scratches. And he'll let me show you his fleece. So, let me get a close-up picture of it. So this is some of his fleece. Oh no, you don't want me to do that right now, do you? And those waves in the fleece, it's not the best picture. It gets almost matted on the outside, and that's protecting the rest of the fleece from the weather. So I don't really want to get in there and break that up too much because I want that to stay protected when it's cold and from all the dirt and seeds and grass and everything. So I'm trying to find a spot that's already sort of pulled apart. But you can kind of see he's butting my hand because he wants me to scratch him. Give me just a second and I'll scratch you some more. But you can see the waves, stinker. you can see the waves in his wool, and that's called crimp. And so we like to see lots of little tiny curls or waves because we like to see the crimp. It makes for nice wool for spinning.